Friday, Bears.
Coming up, we look at the construction-filled Lane Ave, what happened in the LC last night, and what our spring athletes are up to.
Today is the last day to submit Idea Day permission slips. Students must take their forms to the table outside the attendance office during 4th and 5th period today.
And outside of the cafeteria, you can sign a pledge to spread inclusion. Miss Wilson students have been collecting pledges all week. Sydney looks at a lunch group involving these students.
Bear Paws is a lunch group involving students from the multi-handicap room that meets every Monday during 5th period. Freshman Avery Golowin shares her favorite part about Bear Paws.
Just getting to talk to the kids and like socializing with them and like just having people they can talk to.
The group is currently working on expanding into an after-school group called Best Buddies. Best Buddies will involve going to parks, getting ice cream, and even holiday parties. The group is always looking for new members and all grades are welcome. This has been Sydney Labe reporting for the WARL.
If you're interested in joining Best Buddies, there's an informational meeting next Wednesday during office hours. If you have any questions, contact Amy Heel at aheel@uaschools.org.
The Upper Arlington Civic Association's Junior Director Program is a service-oriented way to get involved in the community with a $1,000 scholarship for all members. Junior Director applications are open to current juniors living in Upper Arlington now through April 1st. More information is available at uaca.org.
And now to Maria live from Lane Avenue.
Welcome back to Special Reports. I'm live in front of the new 5-story building at Lane Avenue that is called Lane 2. The first phase is a 5-story, 16-room town place suites hotel facing Lane Avenue with 2 condominium buildings behind it. The second phase is a 5-story mixed-use building with restaurants, office spaces, and apartment units. The city has been gathering opinions from the community throughout the phase. Ava reports more.
On February 13th, the third community meeting about the Lane Avenue planning study took place. Final visions for the overall area, walkway mock-ups, and neighborhood thresholds were posted for community members. Mayor Kip Greenhill has encouraged community opinions and ideas throughout the process of construction.
The overall plan for Lane Avenue, really, we're turning over to the citizens. As I said, we're doing a lot of community outreach. We're doing a lot of surveying. We've had what we call pop-up interviews for people.
Freshmen at UAHS will get to experience the new Lane Avenue the most and have suggestions on which shops should be included in the plans.
I would go to Lane Avenue if they had a Smoothie King or a bubble tea.
I would go to Lane Avenue if there was a Ragorama.
I would go to Lane Avenue if there was a Foot Locker.
It's a goal for Mayor Greenhill to have younger generation's ideas included in the planning more.
2 weeks ago, Mr. Shoney and I, the city manager, met with a group of students to start talking about it. I think a lot of communities do not do enough to engage their young people.
Mayor Greenhill says the overall goal for Lane Avenue is a place where the community can gather for multiple types of occasions. This has been Ava Toll reporting for the WARL.
Community Affairs Manager Jared Neihart said that in 2018, a survey that was sent out to 301 randomly selected registered voters in the city of Upper Arlington asked for input on the new development. 66% of residents are satisfied with the direction of Lane Avenue, and 90% are satisfied with the types of businesses being put in. And now to sports with Will and Annie.
Good morning, Bears. The spring season is right around the corner, and our athletes are working hard in order to bring us some wins.
Avery Voss qualified for the Olympic trials in the mixed 50 free, swimming a 23:06. The Olympic trials start June 19th. Congrats, Avery.
Unfortunately, our Ice Bears lost to New Albany 3-2 in the district semifinals. However, they went 36-1 during their season.
The Wrestling Bears won sectionals for the second year in a row, beating Olentangy Orange by 65 points.
The Grapplers advanced 10 players to districts. Districts take place tomorrow and today at Hilliard Derby.
The indoor track and field Bears had 13 athletes qualify for states. The tournament will take place tomorrow in Geneva, Ohio.
Alex Chris got the rundown on what our athletes are looking forward to this spring season.
Our first meet is March 28th up in Cleveland.
First scrimmage is this Saturday in Loveland, and our first game isn't until after spring break.
Our first regatta is April 4th, but then we have a scrimmage on March 28th.
Our first game is March 30th against Bloom Carroll.
Our first meet is March 28th in LaSalle.
Our first game, I believe, it's the day after spring break. Might be the 23rd, I think.
Against St. Charles.
Yeah. Home game.
Be there.
For softball, we're traveling down to Myrtle Beach for spring break, where we'll play like 2 games, practice every day.
We're going to Myrtle Beach with the softball team this year.
The guys team will be staying here and training, and we have a scrimmage in Cincinnati the first Saturday of spring break.
Going to Bradenton, Florida to IMG Academy to play 3 scrimmages down there against a nationally ranked team in IMG and a couple other teams from Maryland.
So our goals for the season, like most seasons, are to get as many boats to nationals as we can.
Our main goal is to make it back to states and get our 6th championship in a row.
Our goal is to win the league, win 20 games, and win a district final.
We want to go 500 in the regular season.
And definitely we want to win one playoff game.
Make it to states.
Overall, it's just to get better individually. Our goal every year is mostly to make it to nationals, which we have every year in the past, but that's our overall goal.
We look forward to seeing you all achieve your goals. After a chemical mishap on the curved parts of the track, the new track will hopefully be laid down again during spring break, depending on the weather.
Ohio State men's basketball played Illinois last night and won 71-63. Upper Arlington alum Danny Hummer scored the first points to start off the game.
Sunday is International Women's Day. NBC Sports Network is using an all-female crew to broadcast and produce game coverage. This game will be St. Louis versus Chicago Blackhawks. This marks the first NHL contest broadcast and produced by solely women in the U.S.
Good luck to all of our athletes traveling during spring break. Have fun and bring us back some wins.
Now to Kara and Peter with Community.
Welcome to Community News. Ohio top health official issued an order Thursday restricting spectators from the annual Arnold Sports Festival from fears of the coronavirus.
The Arnold Sports Festival is supposed to reach up to 250,000 spectators. In a press conference, DeWine said, "We know the coronavirus is coming to Ohio. Every excerpt tells us that but we have to do everything to slow it from coming to Ohio, and then slow it down as far as it spreads out."
Upper Arlington sophomore Kea Corso was awarded first place in the Groove U's 2020 Instaband High School Battle of the Bands, where 15 bands from Ohio participated and 10 completed in the Lives Finals competition at Scully's Music Diner last Thursday.
The Dublin Bridge, called Dublin Link, crossing the Sauter River, will open in public next Friday. St. Patrick's Day celebrations in Dublin take place next Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. There will be pancake breakfast, graders, and a parade from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
A very special event took place in the LC last night. Rebecca takes a closer look at this year's culture scene.
Community School put on its annual Culture Scene yesterday, where students have the opportunity to share their talents.
Culture Scene is where the whole CS community and we try to get other people of the community come together and we celebrate our students' culinary, artistic, and musical talents with a big showcase of all the things we've done this year in CS.
The event was held in the LC with different stations set up for all of the students' showcases.
We've always had just music, food, and art, but we've also got silent auctions. You can come see your fellow classmates play in bands. You can see what they've done, people showcase artwork, people sell art.
Some other stations at Culture Scene included face painting, a mocktail bar, and an interactive instrument session.
I have lots of instruments and synthesizers and drum machines for people who want to come play and jam with them.
Culture Scene fundraises money for Community School, but that is not the main reason for the event.
It was basically started so we can show our parents or other people in the community what CS is all about.
Even if they're not selling anything or performing upstairs, seeing what people do in their free time and enjoy to do and how creative everyone is definitely really inspiring.
You guys should check out CS and try to do it next year. It's really fun.
This has been Rebecca Murray for the WARL.
If you're interested in joining community school and participating in Culture Scene next year, contact Mrs. Hatman or a community student to help with registration.
Not to be confused with Culture Scene, Culture Fair is on April 9th. Fill out the survey on Schoology if you want to host a table. The survey must be completed by April 1st.
And now back to Maine with Alex and Jen.
Seniors, auditions for performing at graduation on April 13th. If you can sing, dance, play an instrument, or have another appropriate talent you would like to perform at graduation, we'd love to see it. Reach out to your class officers, Brooke Yoakum, Riley Kuehn, or Liam Favett for more information.
Juniors and seniors, prom is on Saturday, April 25th at the Columbus Convention Center. Ticket information will be shared after spring break.
UA Art Takeover has its first event on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the second floor LC. Students can come and go for rock paintings, chalk art, and mural painting. Follow UA_Art Takeover on Insta for more information.
Take pictures and videos of your spring break and send them to us at WARL_TV for a chance to be featured in Upper Arlington's spring break video.
That's all for today, Bears. This Sunday's daylight savings times begin. You might want to hit the hay an hour early on Saturday to make up for the hour of sleep we'll lose.
And next Friday is the first day of spring break, so we'll see you in 3 weeks with a look at spring break festivities and more. Have a great weekend and break.